Hello, what's up guys? Okay, this one is truly going to be a 5-minute client lab review. This is a part 2 to a client I reviewed quite some time ago. We got some follow-up labs and I just want to show you the progress that this client has made. So this client, when they came to me, we got blood work done, I reviewed the blood work, and unfortunately I discovered that they did have Hashimotos. They also had quite severe insulin resistance as well, plus some gut health issues and some other stuff going on. So through tons and tons of work, we got some labs, and we didn't get a full panel pulled this time, just a little bit of the main points that we wanted to touch on, the thyroid and the insulin levels. And we pulled those, took a look at them, and this client has made such good progress. And I just want you to understand how much hard work this takes to get to this point. So there is about, I want to say 3.5 months between the first lab and the one that we're going to look at today. So the big ones are glucose, insulin, and what is called TPO. This is an antibody that attacks the thyroid, that is basically your signal for Hashimoto's diagnosis. So let's take a look at this. So you can see the previous recording or result showed that she had a 94 for glucose. Today it was an 89, or this read it was an 89. If you look at insulin levels, it dropped almost 5 points. It went from a 10.7 to a 5.9. So she is now in an optimal range for insulin. 3 to 6 is optimal for your insulin levels, and she is there, right under the cusp, but she is there. And then the big one here is that TPO that I talked about, that thyroid peroxidase antibody. It went from 250 to 198. Now this is still high, but I mean, that's a 52-point drop. So we will continue to work on this and do the things to pull that number down. Hopefully getting that TPO down around 50 is the goal. So what I've done with this client is we pulled back on some supplements, changed some things up, took her off some of the stuff that I was using to blunt the insulin response. She has made major changes to her diet. This client will have to be gluten-free for the rest of her life. Gluten is, we know it's an inflammatory, but it also is something that can stimulate antibodies attacking the thyroid. So we have to pull that out. I am changing up her supplements a little bit. Like I pulled out some insulin blunting ones because she has managed her food so well and gotten her numbers down in optimal levels. Now I am going to really really focus on the thyroid. So we have added in a couple of more supplements. One is a supplement that acts as a decoy for the antibodies that attack the thyroid. It will go after this supplement versus the thyroid, which allows the thyroid gives the thyroid time to heal. Going to provide some more support for the thyroid to try and, again, just give it some support and allow it some time to heal. Still maintaining a very clean, whole diet, no processed foods, no high sugary foods, anything like that. And then on her activity level, I pulled the reins back on her a little bit as well with that. I mean, she's been doing a lot of work. She got her levels in a nice range. So we're gradually going to pull back on some of the things that we were doing activity level wise. Like she had to do fasted walks in the morning to improve insulin sensitivity. We had to walk after meals to improve sensitivity, which are all great things to do. But we're going to pull back and give her just a little bit more freedom and flexibility there and see if she can maintain these levels or even get them in a better spot. We will retest insulin and glucose in about 6 weeks as well with the thyroid, just to make sure that she is still working in the right direction and things are still moving down like they are supposed to. So very, very happy with these results. Very pleased. So is the client. She's feeling a ton better as well. So it just, it is hard work initially, but you do that initial hard pull and then you can start to pull back and enjoy life and learning that flexibility and that balance to maintain your health and not get back in this position that you were. So happy about this one. If you have any questions, you can find all the information about my programs at CynthiaWilliamsWellness.com. This this client particularly was in my hormone and gut health program. That is where she started and then continued on with one-on-one coaching after that. But that's what that program is designed for, is to get to help clients with issues like this. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.